Okay. This is Albert Grondek from pizzatherapy.com, legendsofpizza.com/blog. I am at Federal Hill Pizza with Billy Manzo. How you doing today, Bill?
I'm doing well. How are you, Albert?
I'm doing great. Tell me a little bit about how you got started in the pizza business.
I started in the pizza business completely by accident. I had a cigar lounge up on Atwells Avenue in Providence, Rhode Island for about 16 years. And I was basically put in a position because of the tobacco license to do some form of food. At that time, I had fooled around with hamburgers, hot dogs, all sorts of stuff. And then decided, based on my mom and my dad, who knew I had some pizza experience in the West Coast, and I started doing pizza. And the first night out of the gate when I did pizza, I did 40 pizzas. And I said, the rest is history. From doing the retail inside my cigar lounge, and I did two types of pizza. I did a cheese fior di latte, which I've always done a pizza margarita, and one with dry sausage, which for us in Rhode Island was like a pepperoni, dry sausage. From there, a gentleman who owned a supermarket, very famous, very, very nice supermarket, East Side Market in Providence, Rhode Island, asked me if he could sell my dough on retail because of he enjoyed the quality of my dough. Next thing you know, and I'm not kidding, next thing you know, within 6 months I had 200 supermarkets, 2 vans on the road, and I was doing pizza programs basically all over the state of Rhode Island and very light southern Massachusetts. At that time I had what was called Ani, which is my daughter now, who is now 5. And it became very intensive with work, and so me and my wife decided to do the most insane thing doing and put the wholesale on hold, and that's right, go into retail. So I went into retail. It's been the best move I've ever made. It's a hoot. I'm in Warren, Rhode Island, and it's been great.
Yeah, here we are in Warren, and you got a very extensive pizza menu, but you also have lots of other Italian specialties. Tell me about some of the things that you make here, Bill. The food has just been amazing.
You know, I'm a big believer in business, small business that's going to be small as an entrepreneur and getting to the next level is simplicity. And the ability of the simplicity is knowing the quality of where your product comes from and where it's going to the end consumer. So to give you a quick example, not to be long-winded, which I normally am, my grandfather had a farm, and he used to brag to his friends that the horse manure that he bought was the best horse manure for his plants. And his other friend said, no, my horse manure is better than your horse manure. So even on the horse manure end of things, it came down to quality. So as you know, Albert, some of the products we've had, which you've had twice now being here, is simplicity, the quality of the goods, and I really, really am high on the historical perspective of where things came from to where they go again to the end consumer.
That's just fantastic. What are some of your favorite pizzas that you make here, Bill?
As you know, Albert, I really like a margarita. I'm a firm believer that foundational things from business and from your menu, you can't hide from a margarita. It's the foundation of your entire menu, basically. So you're using either fior di latte or a shredded cheese based on whatever pizza you enjoy, a good red sauce, crushed tomato preferably, basil, maybe not basil, extra virgin olive oil, maybe not extra virgin olive oil, little Sicilian sea salt, but you can't hide behind anything with that pizza. And from that pizza, then you expand your portfolio on your menu, and everything goes accordingly.
Okay, that sounds great, Bill. Hey, Bill, give me a tip or two to the home pizza maker about making pizza in their own oven.
The biggest suggestion I make is temperature of your oven, stone within your oven, and patience. The patience of a home cook with the rising and not pushing your dough to go where it shouldn't go at that time is everything. The biggest mistake, the two humongous mistakes I see constantly out of people who are trying to make pizza at home is they don't let their pizza rest long enough, and they somehow, for some reason, put oil on their stone. Never oil on your stone, never, never, never. And make sure that dough, based on your recipe, gets at least 24 hours. You need that rise to get that flavor. Patience, patience, patience.
Great advice, Billy. Tell us how people can find Federal Hill Pizza, your web address, and your regular physical address.
Well, first of all, you can get in touch with Albert Grande because he knows where I am, and he's the man on the block. That's first and foremost. Sorry, dude. And then the other one is you can go to federalhillpizza.com. Again, federalhillpizza.com. Get in touch with us, but please go through Albert Grande. Me and Albert are very tight. He's a dear friend, and more importantly, thank you, Albert, for your time. And bother Albert and tell Albert to get in touch with me.
Thank you, Billy. Thanks a lot. Take care.
Think pizza. Thanks, Albert.